Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark. First thing of note is, after I finally got the letter from, oops, didn't mean to push that, anyways, I didn't come here. After I got the letter from the zombie and all that, I came across an event, I don't know, I think one of these random things or something. At some point I got a lockout. I think I actually got it in that fight. And at some point in time, we'll just, playing around doing some fights. Unfortunately, actually, it was after I'd gotten the locket, now that I think of it. And I got the letter that the zombie was holding, dropped a locket, and then I came past this city, just heading over this way, and a small event fired, which basically was people talking about the locket. And there being, it was, basic story, two lovers, one goes off to war, they each have a locket, the one that goes to war dies, and the other one does the, just lost and wondering bit, and if you could ever something, find the other locket and bring it home, I don't know exactly, it was, kind of fairly standard fare, but it did give us the option to craft the ancient locket out of the tarnished locket and some sap, which seems a little peculiar, but sure. So we'll go ahead and craft that. And I didn't reload and wait to do it on camera just because, honestly, I didn't want to have to go through that fight yet again trying to get the stuff from the zombie. It was a bit of a pain. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save so we have that. Well, it was basically just kind of a side story little thing. Anyways, now we are heading towards the Zakander Spires, I believe, where we should have ourselves a lovely little encounter. I'm not sure, is this the other temple? I thought that was where we're heading, but I'm not. It doesn't really look like a temple. It looks like a town, but nobody's in it. We shall see. Why is it so quiet? I don't know, but I don't like it. Stay alert. Something is definitely off. Alright, got some people appearing. Told you we'd be meeting again, didn't I? It tuckers a girl out, being right all the time. I like this meeting better already. You don't have a hostage to hide behind. Huh, funny girl. Just knew there was something I liked about you. What does Sigil want with us this time? You figured it out, eh? Yeah, I'm with Sigil. My task is to keep any mark from completing that pilgrimage. So I'm here to see you drop out of the quest. I saw you helping folks on Old Bazaar and Thesperos. I can tell you're a good sort. Woman of principles and all that. Here's my deal. Swear to me you'll abandon the pilgrimage and that'll be that. Easy peasy, wasn't that breezy. An interesting proposal. Here's my counteroffer. For the crimes of kidnapping, ransoming, and attempted murder, the law allows your capture, dead or alive. You surrender peacefully, and we'll make that alive. Ho ho, perhaps you've got a titch too many principles at that. I suppose we do it the hard way then. I don't think you'll be surprising me with your weirdly demon powers this time, little miss. Huh? I knew it was too quiet. They were in position before we even got here, and now we're surrounded. Do you have a plan? She's obviously the leader. Take her down quickly, and I bet the rest will scatter fast enough. Righty-ho! Y'all, this is no bunch of lightweights. No quarter, no how. Defeat the leader. Okay. Oh, also one thing I am reminded of seeing mere little Buzzy guy is that I was having troubles getting AP for him just because the way he gets AP is a little weird. And I thought maybe if I reset his level, it might result in him being able to get level a little better. I think we're going to stick with the werewolf for now. Reset his level, hoping to get AP better. It hasn't really. Got him back up to like 18 or so, so he's a little bit behind everybody. I'll spend some time off camera at some point. We're going to do quite a few episodes in a row here, so might be a bit before we see anything. Anyways, we're ready to start the battle. Alright, we don't have any... Got a lure. Out of range of any of that. Okay. Don't think he... Oh yeah, he's melee right now, so... It's a very important thing to remember. Let's do a focus. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about Gambler, honestly. Though I will admit that is a pretty nice little move. The basically getting a double action since he's got such a high movement. Let's do a slowing. 58, that's not that great. What happens if I just attack? T4, okay. In that case, let's take the slowing bullet. I mean, obviously it's not a bullet. Okay, lost focus. Man, that was with focus. That's a little nuts. Of course, he is now in a bit of a questionable position. And getting slowed himself, also not that great. Alright, let's see what we've got. We've got our wizard who can't really get to anybody, so let's just max move him. Though they did all get their MP reduction business, so that has a lot of potential. So let's see about... Okay, no particular resistances here. I mean, she could have just hit him with a bow, so... That's fine, however. Presumably she also still doesn't have enough for anything. Okay. As is, we're just kind of moving up. And buffing where appropriate. Sadly, I don't think our werewolf has enough MP yet to do her buff. Be nice if she did. Right, she does have a buff, right? She has regenerate, that's something. Yeah, let's go ahead and regenerate. Might as well. Our other option is to do nothing to get our turn a little sooner, but I think in the long run, having a heal will be better for us. We'd like our two frontliners to get into range to start their big burst attacks. Ooh, that's interesting. Alright, Mirage, we're familiar with that. Okay, so... can do a lovely Void Storm, that seems nice. Don't see any reason not to. And of course the one who Mirage gets, you know, out of it. And quite a few of them have defensive haste, or a haste counter rather. Okay, face this way. Okay, you're going to try to blind him. Probably successfully. It's okay-ish. Alright, she has 28. I mean, unfortunately, there's nothing useful to do here, as far as double cast goes. But got a lot of damage into a lot of them. So it should make it fairly easy to clean up. And I might even be able to get a twofer over here. Seems pretty nice. With our... I mean, we could... Nah, we don't need that. Let's just do a Wrathful Beam. Can I get behind them, actually? That should do more damage, right? Let's see. Also check it resists. Okay, still not enough to kill that one, but... got her down to where she can go down fairly easily. What I might be able to do is finish that one off with just a rock. Because I don't think she has any... she can... Okay, she doesn't have any target for the burst. Alright, yeah, let's just use our rock. And 100% chance of hitting. So let's... Oh, you're all tougher than you look. I'll be seeing ya. Okay, it was the boss, so it did finish her off. She just had to do a story bit. She does a nice jump of getting away. Just, we'll be ready for her tricks next time. Okay, we just had to defeat the boss. I thought it was defeat all. Well, that went much quicker than expected. I do kind of like there's just people moving around in the background. You got Yates down there apparently examining one of the bugs. Once again, my apologies. Unnecessary. Arbiters are meant to protect citizens, not the other way around. I did notice some locals taking part in an ambush. Yes. If they had assistance from Basils, it would explain how a band of outsiders could set up an ambush without anyone noticing. After all, most of us live in caves under the city. But why would Basils help Sigil with their dirty work? Members of Sigil have been very active in Sikander Spires for some years now. Discontent with the role of the Immortals has been growing, especially among our younger generations. But what specifically is their complaint? Many things. But the biggest issue is the prohibition on arming our own guards, forcing us to rely on arbiters for our safety. I understand your concerns, Elder. I promise you, if I can at all influence council policies, I will make it a priority to improve relations with your people. Which brings me to the reason for our visit. We require access to the sealed temple. The sealed temple? Yes, of course. I'm afraid this is going to be difficult. It's sealed, you see. What's difficult about it? When news reached us of the marked coming here for the pilgrimage, a few Sigil sympathizers flooded the sealed temple. They flooded it? How is that even possible? Living underground, we Basils are quite knowledgeable about tunnel networks and reservoirs and such things. We believe Sigil members diverted the flow of an underground river, raising the water level until the entire temple was submerged. The whole thing underwater. That's unfortunate. Agreed. And there's worse news. The water level is so high, it's putting our entire harvest at risk. How irresponsible. Quite. I wish he would stop saying We have, however, come up with a solution which will restore the water to its previous level, save our harvest, and grant you access to the sealed temple. And I get the feeling the solution requires us to do the heavy lifting. Quite. Now he stops going, An explosive device must be placed under the lake by the blockage created by the members of the Sigil. The resulting breach will release the floodwaters and water levels should quickly return to normal. But the tunnels are infested with monsters, and as you well know, my people are not warriors. We understand the situation, Elder. As Arbiters, it is our duty to assist, even if we didn't need access to the sealed temple. Would that all Arbiters were as dutiful as you, young one? There was another group of arbiters here recently. Their leader, a Captain Dolman, advised us to position the council for assistance. I do believe we'd lose our harvest before receiving a response. Humph, how lazy. That particular group of arbiters has already been reprimanded. That is good to hear. Perhaps I have grown too cynical in my elderhood. Do be careful in the tunnels. I have heard tell that some of the beasts down there may be larger than normal. Thank you for the warning, Elder. Alright, let's get this done. Alright, so new paths to the Occult Cavern, or Occult Cavern. And let's go ahead and see if we've made any ability progress. I really want her to get dual wield, so that's why I'm not taking any of the other abilities. And Quicken could be nice. Basically trade his action for someone else's turn. I'm assuming it can't be targeted himself, but that would be interesting, wouldn't it? By interesting, I mean possibly a little broke. Alright, I'll have to find her a new class. Possibly have her finish off Knight. And we'll see where she goes from there. I mean, you can take go ahead and have him take that just in case it matters. He's got some wizard as well. I'd want to wait for him to get boon. And here we're just kind of filling things out. Let's go ahead and get the Holy Storm. And she's already got that. She just has Root and Thunderstorm. Let's take Thunderstorm because Root, who cares? Still no dual wield for him either. No weakness. Let's take the actual active ability. And another person that got some Fellblade. Alright, and was there any crafting available? Yes, there is. Back out one further. Let's see. Toad Boots, Water Shield, Black Robe. That seems like something we might want to make. Or a White Robe. Huh. Let's see, that raises mind. Oh, it's just what they give resist. No, actually the other one doesn't give mind. But it gives more resist. I think I prefer the Black Robe. So let's put it on the wizard just because that makes sense to me. Place his Molten Robe. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Alright, that'll do it for this episode. We'll head down to the caverns in the next one. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and let me know what you think in the comments. But, until next time, catch you later.